Alright guys, I'm gonna make a real quick video on my method for doing this. I'm trying it with Kuha. We're gonna see if this works. I'm a little afraid that my defense isn't gonna be high enough with my shield with Torsten and Tusk, but we're gonna try it out. The first thing I do is I use a star potion on Tusk, and I to charge his pulse, his water pulse. I use that to delay him. This will always work if you have maxed out skills on Torsten and the Hydra. So that you just need to make sure you activate. And that's kind of the reason, another reason why I wanted Rain, because with the Ace, I can always guarantee that I'll activate. I don't really use it for 21s because this, his defense is so high. The 21 doesn't really do any damage anyway. So I just save the Ace for when I get all fire type cards or whatever. So anyways, I'm just gonna attack. Torsten's charged, but I don't want to use them until I can use the Hydra to get rid of my debuff. So I'm gonna attack one more time. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Hydra's recovery. And then Torsten will get rid of his massive boost to attack and defense. Now, you'll see I have Force of Nature charged up. I don't want to use that until he's got one turn to go. I really can use it on turn 2. But I always use it on turn 1. You'll see why here in a minute. Again, this doesn't really do much damage, but if I get a critical, it'll do a little bit of damage. And nope. So then I'll just attack. Now that he has one turn to go, I'm going to use Force of Nature, and I'm going to use it with, it doesn't really matter right now, but I'm going to use it with, actually no, I'll use it with Hydra, because my Hydra has a chance to destroy. Normally I would use it with, yeah, it activated, that was great. Normally I activate it with Tapio because he has a leech, and I want that chance to try to get some health back, but I'm at full health right now. So, just keep attacking. So now when he hits, he's not going to hit that hard. Kuha still takes quite a bit of damage from that, just because he doesn't have any defensive boost. I'm going to save his hook attack for the next round of damage, because I want to use that, and it'll only be active for 2 turns. I want to be able to use that with all, everyone else's abilities. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna want to use it. Let's just see. Does a decent amount of damage. This is Mad Maid's Kuha. He's got 15% leech on him. Plus he's got like a decent chance to critical, I think. So it didn't lower his defense though, which really sucks because there was only a 10% chance that it wasn't going to lower his defense, and I just got really unlucky. This is another thing. It's corrupting 1 turn later now. I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's something they're just changing to. I really don't like that. But, I mean, I think it's okay. It's just I have to use my shield 1 turn later. But as you see, I'm going to use my shield on turn 1. Let's see. And you'll see why here in a second. I want this shield to last for 2 turns, and his attack is lowered right now, so it's not gonna blow. That's not gonna blow through my shield. So I want that shield to last for 2 turns. So, or for 2 attacks from the Titan. So I'm just gonna keep activating. It is nice that Kuha is piercing. So now I'm gonna use the shield that will remove the corrupt. Again, that shield's not very high. I was looking forward to Rain. That would massively boost Torsten and Tusk's shield. We're gonna give this a try. I don't know if this is gonna work. He does do a lot more damage, but okay. So he when he attacks, it's not gonna do very much to my shield at all. And another 21. Look at that. It still did hit. Still hit pretty hard. I'll still have part of that shield for the next turn around. Corrupt again. I'm gonna have to use a Clarify Potion now. It's important. I don't want to activate the Water Pulse attack, because then I'll be outside of the range. Actually, no, I think I will. I think I will, because I want that might actually work. Okay, I am gonna do this now. Yeah, that does work. I did not realize that, but now that okay. All right, so the shield doesn't really do much for me at this point, but that's okay. I'll do this. If I critical, it'll do a little bit of damage. And there you go. See, this is right here. I've got the double fire. This is the point at which I really wanted to have that ace. Maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. That's okay. On turn 1, I'm going to use Force of Nature, which really maybe from now on I should use it on turn 2, just to guarantee. I'm at full health, so I'll just go for the destroy. So now his attack is lowered. It is really nice that Kuha is doing all that extra damage. I don't need that defense boost yet. I'm not going to recover until I get closer to when he attacks. Because no defense skills are going to be active here anyway. I don't have any other attacks. I'm going to go ahead and use the hook. I just want to see how much damage I'm going to do while his defense is lowered to 0. Alright, now his defense is lowered. Let's see how he likes having his defense lowered. Really doesn't make that. Nobody on my team is really focused that much on attack. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and recover, because I don't want to take a big hit from him. Even though his attack is lowered, it'll still do a lot to me, especially with the Kuha being there. But now, okay, so now we switch to fire type, so Kuha will take reduced damage. That's the only way that this setup works. Boy, that's some deep damage. That works. I'm going to have to use a Purify Potion. Yeah, I will have to use that. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So here's the part where I've got to use those shields. I'm going to use them now. I should have used it 1 turn ago. It doesn't really matter. He will, if he multi-attacks, that's going to really hurt. That's the only dangerous part with using a Kuha right here, is every third attack that he does, I'll have to use a shield to block it. And I must be miscounting, because earlier I was able to activate Force of Nature early enough. I think that's because of Pulse Cannon. I'll have to do my math again and make sure I do that right. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh, I know. I missed that turn. That's why. Okay. That's okay. See, if he would have multi-attacked, I would have been fucked. So, I mean, okay, so here's where Torsten, I've got 37% chance to leech. So, and that's a lifesaver right there. I'll go through all my runes and show you guys what I'm doing by getting their percentages up so high. And I don't really use all legendary. I'll show you what I do to make that happen. I don't think, even if I critical, I think it's still just 1 damage because he's fire type. So I got 1 point of health. Great. All right. That really hurts. I don't like having to burn through all these potions. I will go ahead and use Pulse Cannon now. I don't want to use this until he's got 2 turns to go. I think that's right. I'll make sure I do my math right. That's where it hurts. Missing on turns, that really hurts. That's why the main reason why I like to have that rain, because I don't ever want to not be able to activate. So I'm going to go ahead and try this. I think this will work for 2 of his attacks. I might be biting myself in the ass here, but I'm doing it for you guys. I'm saving his recovery for, if he lowers my defense or anything, which is a godsend if he does. As you can see, he doesn't really do that much damage. Yeah, I think this is going to work. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Actually, I'm going to wait 1 more turn because I'll be able to use both of these after this if it activates. All right, so now I'm going to use this. That is such a sexy hit. So now my Torsten and my Tapio should do more damage. Oh wow, that's great. That is great. Look at that. This should do a little bit more. It definitely did. This should do some more. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but I mean, it definitely helps. His attack should still be lowered next turn. Yep. Perfect. This definitely worked the way I wanted it to. And now I think I should be set up to be able to use Force of Nature before he gets to attack again. Yep. So then I do this. And because he's stunned for 2 turns, this is actually a 3 right now. So I'm going to wait 1 more turn to activate Force of Nature. We'll do that. I'm going to use it under Tapio to get maybe potentially get some leech. Oop, nope. So I'm going to save recover. I think I'm home free now. I think I'll kill him before his attack raises again. Oh, that's even better. So I'll go ahead and use recovery now. So I'm not going to use Torsten right away. I'm going to wait 2 turns to activate Hook Slash. He's a little slower. The Kuha just needs to be leveled up on his skill a little bit. So we're gonna try this. If I hit the 90%, which I should, I mean I only have a 10% chance. All right, it's game because this is gonna do ridiculous damage. This may not finish him. I guess not. Well, it's close, but I still got 2 more attack rounds. It would help if I could activate my Kuha. Come on. That's ridiculous. I swear, there's someone on the other side watching. Okay. I'll use the shield now. And I'm not going to activate. Yeah. I'm miscounting on my math somewhere. And that makes it even worse. This could hurt. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I don't even need to do this because this only lasts 4 turns, and I'm going to use Pulse Cannon. Yeah, it's still game. I'm gonna go ahead and use this just because I'm low on health. It used to get rid of the debuffs and heal in the same turn, but now they've changed it with the update to where if you have a negative REC and you use recovery, it doesn't recover that very first turn that you use it, which it killed me a couple of times because I didn't really realize what it was doing at first. But you know, now that I know that it's there, it's not a big deal. I don't even need to wait for Kuha. I'm just gonna use this now. Either this or Torsen will finish him. Yep. I'll do a video later and I'll kind of go through and I'll show you guys my rune setups on each of my characters. I do some swapping, but honestly, a lot of my heroes or whatever, I don't swap them. I've been keeping the same runes, like my my Zale. He's got all of his runes still are all the same. I mean, I've done a lot of work on using high quality runes. I haven't even leveled them all up yet, but it's really important to get one of them with this huge leech bonus. That's what's doing it. And then I've got a couple other ones. I've still got more fine-tuning to do with him, and I'm only at 35% with him. My Torsen actually has higher leech chance than he does. I got really lucky with him. What I've been doing, though, is I stopped trying to focus on trying to spend all of these gems and everything on these legendary runes. Instead, I just started crafting leech runes that were the mid-quality or the low quality. And so they're easier to get to level 10. You don't really lose that much, you know, instead of being, it's so expensive to get these to level 10 anyway. Like, my Torsen is stacked, but all of his runes are level 6 still. It's not that big of a deal. The quality matters so much more. And as you can see, the quality is what affects the secondary bonus down here. So, so I could keep on using, alchemy stones to try to get this to leech, and I might do that, but honestly I like having that little bit of destroy, because when it does hit, it's only a 1 in 20 chance, but when I activate on that destroy, I have a 37% chance to also leech off of that destroy, and it has saved me in a bind a couple of times. So the next thing, I have to use an alchemy stone on this one, and this little burst damage, I don't really give a crap about that. So if I get either a leech or a destroy, that's going to make this character even stronger. So anyways, I hope this video helped. I'm going to upload it here in a little while. I'm actually working right now, if you can't tell, but I was able to take a little bit of a break. I guess the Kuha definitely works. It's a little dangerous because you can miss. The Kuha, it would help even more if the Kuha was fully maxed out on his skills. Honestly though, I think Rain will still be the best for a reinforcement on this one. So anyways, hope you guys like this. Have a good night. Talk to you later.